The time is 6:50 p.m. August something 27th. Tis a Saturday. Hello, how's everybody doing? Today we're just gonna have a chill stream. We are back to where we were last weekend. Last stream, which was Sumeru. Now, I've heard from other people who have played it that the gameplay is quite packed and there's gonna be a lot of content. Like, I heard that the story quest is 8 to 10 hours. I don't know if that is an exaggeration, but we're gonna find out. I'm just happy at this point that I made it on time and that I'm actually streaming Genshin content when it comes out, you know. Doing my best to be timely and relevant. Okay, let's go to the screen showing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, it doesn't want to do the thing. Wait, it's because the last game I was playing on this overlay was Tower of Fantasy. Okay, here we go. Let me just adjust that. Yeah, okay. All is well. Let me put in some desktop audio for y'all. And as always, while I'm here, I have to make the effort to grab all of the crystal flies, because those go really fast. I know there's a lot of places that have crystal flies, but because I am so biased about my locations, I only get them from 2 places on the map. And it's no! It's either this place or Dawn Winery. As long as you get 4 of them a day, you should be fine. You'll never run out. Oh, there's the neighbor's dog. Or is that our dog? Don't know. Sometimes I myself am not aware about all the animals that we have kept hostage in this household. I mean, of course they're free to leave whenever they want to, but I've been trying to keep my cats indoors as of late because every time they come back from outside, they're all sneezy. Like, really sneezy. Like my cat Chanel, she's just gonna come in and then sit somewhere, preferably a high place, and then she's just gonna sneeze non-stop, like 10 sneezes in a row. I am beginning to think that it is actually her ploy to make me abandon my food and just give it to her, because she likes to just sneeze right on top of my dinner. Hello, came by to say hello. How's everything going? Hi, Vincent. Everything is going fine. I just started stream. A little bit late today because I was working on a friend's model and I got very engrossed. I am reminded about how wonderfully versatile Vroid is. And I lost track of time, but here I am. How are you doing, Vincent? I haven't seen you. What have you been up to? Where am I going? Heck. Let me take a look. The Trail of the God of Wisdom. Good. What a coinkydink. I'm right where I need to be. Let's go. I really like the Sumeru costumes. They all seem to have these glowy things by their ears. I wonder what that is.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Ah, yes. Stupendous powers of observation, Paimon.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, finally, a chocoboy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Oh, everything has been good. A little slow on projects and hard to find games to record, but everything is cool. Did you know Killer Clowns from Outer Space is getting a game? That I did not know. What type of gameplay are they gonna use for that one? I lurk. Hello, Kohi! Coffee Cody, thank you so much for the lurk. Just chill in the BG. You know that's how we like it. Vincent, you've been running out of games to record? What are your staples? Are you done already with like Cuphead and all of the others?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Akasha,
But
okay.
no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Wow, so it's like the internet.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City
Yeah,
and Port
it's
Ormuz.
exactly like the internet. There are certain service providers that just go to shit if you get out of the intended city. So, I'm a globe user. So whenever I go, I think, to the north, it just starts acting up a little bit. Killer Clowns will be Asymmetrical Horror 3v7, and yeah, games have been slow. Can't stream because of Wi-Fi issues, and games, well, nothing big except a FNAF fan game I want to try. A little tired of Friday Night Funkin'. Never thought I'd see the day that you would be tired of Friday Night Funkin'. But hey, there are a lot of games out there, as I have found out. If nothing else, you could also try the free games on Steam. I know there's quite a lot of them. But an Asymmetrical Horror 3v7, are they gonna be using sort of like Dead by Daylight stuff? If it's 7 Serbs versus 3 clowns, that's... Actually, that's pretty balanced in favor of the clowns, I'd say.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Huh.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you
Doodad.
access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh, it does work. Whoa. Wow, we're weirdly high tech
Just
in
now,
a jungle
something
city.
clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
That is super high tech. The world of Teviat is starting to get more and more sus. I feel like it might actually be one of those worlds where everybody has no idea they're actually inside a simulation. I guess we'll find out as we go on. Tired of FNF, mostly because every week is drama. Oh yeah, you did mention that in our last DMs. I think something came up. I'm still amazed though that a community can spurn so much drama in one go. On a weekly basis, they might as well be a content creator. Oh, Killer Clown looks so good. I signed up for beta, so videos on that will come. I love the movie growing up. Yeah, actually it's a good idea to sign up on beta for stuff and then just stream it. I remember I signed up for beta for another game, but I haven't seen how it's been doing. I should take a look. I know that I signed up for beta for like a Gundam fighter game, but I didn't get any updates. I'll check Steam. It's probably because I haven't been looking.
That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary
500
of
years
Sarasana.
ago? That's a lot longer than I
Seems
thought.
pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Huh, the same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Okay, I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Perhaps. Think, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
And lastly, think Greater Lord Drukadevata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also came to my mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
The game's voice chat is gonna be cool. Clowns talk to other clowns, but teens hear gibberish, but clowns can turn it to English to trick them. Wow, that's actually pretty... that's some big brain 5D chess stuff right there. Okay, so it's 7 teens, 3 clowns. How do teens win versus how do the clowns win? Because this actually sounds really tough. Or should I say equally balanced? I'm coming from the place of like Identity 5 because like it's also a kind of versus game where it's like 1 hunter and 4 survivors, and I know that that game has been having some trouble lately because the survivors can be absolute little shits to the hunter. So hearing about a 3 versus 7, it feels like it's actually more winnable and also less lonely. I imagine it's no fun if you're like a solo player against a team.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Sorry, I yawned.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Teens have to either survive, escape, or sabotage the ship. It's getting help from the director of the Friday the 13th game, and the 2 directors of the original Killer Clown movie. How long is game time usually? Like 1 match?
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Wow, looks like my dad when he was young.
Yes,
The mustache.
that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you've misunderstood us. We're not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You 2 nearly scared the life out of me. So, you 2 just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you 2 would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
Okay, now that's pretty interesting. So the Akasha directly polices the information that comes out. I can see how that's useful, although I'm not sure if that's good for society. It's good for organized society, but information, I feel like whenever there's something that withholds information, it almost always feels like it's going to take a turn for the worse later on. Okay. Teens, oh, the movie is free on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, gonna shoot teens with popcorn. Oh, I don't know the game time. Gotta wait for beta. Trailer is on YouTube, but the song is copyrighted, so don't stream it. At least it's something I can add to my movie list. I have been in a weirdly horror-ish mood. That's probably because one of the upcoming roleplays that I'm playing in is horror. Except it takes place in the Philippines. So I've just been like consuming all the horror content. Although, do we really consider... Is Killer Clowns in Space really horror? I mean, to a degree, I guess. Is it? It sounds like a slasher. I have to look into it.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Oh, so by area of expertise, you meant that kind of stuff.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Atsu.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Don't forget that. We must document everything.
Been handed all the cumbersome tests again.
It's a B-movie horror. Again, free on YouTube, so after stream, go treat yourself to some clown mayhem. It's meant to be bad, but it turned out amazing, and now it's a cult classic. If you love 80s horror, you gotta watch it. Okay, I see it. I'm getting the picture now. Yeah, 80s horror was something. It's like B-movie horror. Actually, there's a specific niche for that. Sometimes I really am just in the mood for that kind of thing. So yeah, it does sound like something I'd watch. Except for the space part. I don't know why. I guess I will never be into outer space. But like, you never know. It sounds like snakes on a plane, but like crazier. Let me
Ad
just
Astra
fix the chat.
Abyssosque.
Oh,
Hello,
weird.
Traveler and Paimon.
Let me move chat. Yes. Let me move there. Was my chat always this sticky?
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aw, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Alright, thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck.
Oh no, I cut her off! Sorry, Catherine!
Citadel of Rexar we go!
It's so rare that you even have speaking parts. I'm sorry, Catherine. There were moments that were actually scary. I don't want to spoil the movie, but it's just pure chaos, and I love it. P.S. Don't eat the cotton candy. Oh no, I love cotton candy. It's like... Cotton candy is one of the things that I
have
like
to
to eat
stifle a smile
that
every
don't
time I
have any
remember the look on
consequence.
my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans
It's
today.
like you eat cotton candy, and then it just
Panic-stricken, but
melts away.
Unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition.
Hi, hi, Goshujin-sama.
Yes.
Music
this
is
was a
amazing.
fine
Also,
idea.
may make lyrics in one of the soundtrack if I don't get copyright hammer. But may make it just for fun and not profit. How's the copyright even working on YouTube right now? Because it's not like it's gonna take down the video, right? It just means that you can't make any revenue on it. Have you figured out already how to do revenue on your YouTube channel? Where the heck am I oh, pick this up. Picking up the flowers. This is such a pretty place. Ah, behind me I can hear my cat freaking out. I don't know what she found, but she's definitely got the newmies. I wish to go up the ladder. Okay, good, I'm close. Is it... Oh, it's above. Can I climb there? No. I think I need to take the stairs. Ah, frick. A long way it is. I just wanna what the oh, here it is. Heh. Yes, gotta make AdSense account and a lot of stuff I can't tell ya. You gotta work on yourself when you can. I will try. I'm actually thinking of oh. I'm just listening to a bunch of nerds argue. They look like students. I love their clothes though. I think in terms of all locations, Sumeru is my favorite in regards to the NPC clothing. It looks really nice. Where the heck was I supposed to go? Oh yeah, that yellow place. I think I might try to make a new model. I know
Hello
that I
there.
had a model like in the work. Oh, hello, cutes. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Saturday feels like it's halfway done. Or technically a bit more, but because I'm a creature of the night, it's just halfway done. I'm probably gonna be up until 4 a.m. today, as usual. Ah! Oh, I fell. Okay, I didn't take fall damage. It triggered a cutscene. I hate it when that happens.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I'm nocturnal also. I know, you're usually around. You always drop by my streams, and I know that it's pretty late for you. It's 4 in the morning? Yeah, I did start a bit later this time, huh? Oh, and so hyped that in 2 months my season starts. Halloween. I haven't celebrated Halloween in so long, but I kind of want to do something this year, you know, for once. If I don't do anything, I'm probably just going to save up money so I can buy a bunch of nice Halloween decor. Like, I used to see people would make albums of like, skeletons and with flowers. And I don't know, that's a look. That's literally my aesthetic. Creepy flowers. Just take a look at the corner of my overlay. If I could find a bunch of eyeballs lying around, I wouldn't mind just like getting them and then putting them in a bunch of flowers. It would look so pretty. So that's what I need Halloween for. I need it for the creepy decor. And for my arts and crafts.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's
What the heck is my cat
attitudes here.
doing? I'm scared to check. I just
Not
hear so
only
much
are they
noise
not
behind me.
interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
I'm gonna go to the Biohazard convention with my Nemesis costume, the big guy from Resident Evil 3 who says... I had to do a double take. I was like, did he say stars or stairs? It's stars. I don't know much about Biohazard, actually. Although, no, that's not exactly true. I never played Biohazard, but I know that I had that one day where I fixated on Biohazard, and I just sort of like started reading all of the Wikipedia articles on it. The thing I know most about Biohazard is like all of the meme songs and Thank You Kindly. Or what was it? Would You Kindly? But yeah, I remember hearing some rumors that Fontaine, one of the upcoming nations in Genshin, might be like in some clockwork city underwater. We'll see. No, Biohazard is the name of the convention since Resident Evil is about chemicals. Oh shit. Okay, it connects now. It connects now. And that's happening during October? Actually, the thing I was talking about just now was Bioshock, if I'm not mistaken. Kek W. Resident Evil. Didn't Resident Evil recently get a Netflix show?
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, who is this? I love her voice.
Huh?
It's very
Who
pleasant.
are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Ah, what an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Okay, that was a bit strange. There she goes.
Wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has to do with the people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Quite possibly.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Wow, Paimon, that was surprisingly smart of you.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Okay, let's go look for her, but first I have to get this flower. I saw it over here. A Pudsita? Huh, never picked... I think that's my first time picking up one of those. What's over here? Ah, Just weapons. Oh, and iron chunks. You never know. It'll come in handy sometimes. Hmm. Oh, there you are.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Hello, Destroyer. I saw the opening and I was like, oh, that looks like a bot, but it's just Destroyer doing stuff.
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Okay, how about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Be alright, it's somewhere around here. Forget stairs. Oh, nope. Yeah, I like being stupid. Well, it's a pastime. How are you doing, Destroyer? How's the weather on your side of the world? Is it still freezing?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Oh, that's close. We almost got murdered by Cat Girl on our first meeting. I love it. It's good. It was a sunny day. What time is it now? Is it still sunny or is it like evening already? I'm happy that today was actually a rainy day. Not too rainy. It was actually perfectly rainy. Like, when I woke up, everything was gray, and they were cutting grass outside with a lawnmower, so that's probably why I woke up. But the weather was nice. It was cool all day. It's been raining for 3-ish days. Okay, that's maybe a bit too long. Non-stop? Unfortunately, at the same time, while the weather was nice when I woke up today, I got some bad allergies. Like, I've been sneezing all day, and I'm pretty sure that when my cats come back inside, they're gonna be sneezing too.
My lady, who are these two?
Why are you so angry?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Whoa, wow. That's a lot of aggressive energy coming off of someone I just met. Alright, I gotta go now. It was great catching the stream longer than usual. Have a great day and hope you enjoy Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and let's hope the beta comes out soon. Bye! Bye, Vincent. Sleep well. Whatever time you plan to sleep today.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunyarzad, you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I've done my fair share of crazy adventures back in the day. Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Okay, but what about the glistening chicken? Making me hungry.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon? Now that's a first. But you've cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes? Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
When it rains here, it pours buckets. How are your roofs then? I think I've had this house for around, let's see, 2007, 13 years or so? My math is off. Maybe 14. Anyway, I actually should start taking a look at the roofs. I'm afraid they might start leaking. Also, Destroyer, thank you so much for the posture attack. I'm gonna move a little. Yeah, this chair isn't the best in terms of posture, but I'm not gonna say that to the one who bought it for me. Apparently it's supposed to be good, but it just doesn't fit my spine. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand why this chair isn't comfortable. I think it's... well, whatever. Let me lock it in so it doesn't move. There we go.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, But hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Okay, can we also come along?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Who was just Miss Jones to me? I'm gonna try something BRB. Well, sure, okay. See ya. Oh, I like her outfit. Definitely a Hydro girl.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
Ah, this voice. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just like, she seems like, she really does seem like Sumeru's Barbara.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zero's festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you. Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad.
With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Junior Zod, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful Parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
That sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Parisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two real Parisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not just because you want in on the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Junior Zod, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Oh. Okay, a bunch of people I gotta talk to. Let's start with the old lady.
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zeros festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Now I like
As
her
a child,
voice.
I
She really
even
sounds like
asked
an old
my
lady.
grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sub-Zeros festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Alright, that was a lot of words from the old lady. I learned a new maneuver in Modern Warship. Obviously with ways to 57. How the heck do I even pronounce that? But, omedetou! Congratulations. Hope it serves you well in the future battles. Kumari. Okay,
Whoa.
now we ask the child.
What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny?
Hey.
Are you an Outlander?
Somewhat.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Sukoi. That's how you say it. What's the, where is this ship from? I mean, like, what region was it made in or something? Hello, Delia.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Man, Russians have weird names. I never would have known that it was Russian. I actually thought it was like Asian or something, but yeah.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
And the last person, Nilu herself. Oh, Dunyarzad.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing.
You know,
There's
Russia
also
is in
something different
Asia,
about
right?
you
So it
from when we
classifies
first
as
met.
Asian. Yeah, you do got a point. If I'm not mistaken, it's like sort of half and half.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine!
Oh, I've never seen Catherine out of her job post.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
Is
But
nobody
saying and doing
going
the
to
same old
acknowledge the
things
fact that
over and
Catherine
over
is
again can get
kind of a
pretty
robot?
monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Sub-Zero's festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Okay, what about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan! Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia!
Oh, fruit. Oh, oh. The door opens? That is new. I mean, usually you just like fade through the wall, but like this is nice.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Oh, I wonder who we're gonna meet next. I wonder if it's the Bishonen. I haven't run into him at all yet. So let's see.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Nope, it's this guy.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Huh? Students of the Academia?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Nicole! Hello there. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Is work done, or is it your day off? Also, have you figured out a day for our IKEA visit? Oh, hungry. Hungry. I'm probably gonna end up snacking tonight. Oh! I should get some of these. Let's sit up. What is this? Oh! I actually thought I'd be able to break that, and I was wrong. I'm at work, actually? With your earphones in, I hope. Otherwise, your workmates are gonna judge you for the sounds. No, I'm kidding. Today's gonna be a chill stream. There ain't gonna be any yelling. We're just going through the very, very long storyline. Oh shit, that's far. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do a lot of traveling. Alright then. Gonna be a lot of walking. Just the two of us here. Oh. In that case, the space is all yours. No, let me get the crystal fly! Okay. Alright, I guess we're just gonna walk like normal. Why does it look like I took damage just now for something? Oh no. I'll notice it.
Escape.
Music is so oriental. It's nice, right? Quite relaxing. Wait. Ah, there it is. Oh dear. What is that? It's a little pig with a mushroom on its back. Heck. Oh my god. That's a tiger. That is a tiger. Hi. I'm just gonna keep going. It's so beautiful. Why can't we catch it? Anyway, I don't want to fight the big cat. I learned the hard way already. What is this? He's still following us? Why? Why though? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Go home. Okay, okay. So that's one. The next one I'm going for is over there. Lots to explore. Poisonous frogs. A forest tree frog. Yeah, that sounds kind of poisonous. What else have we got? We've got artifacts? Radish. Nope, just radish. Hello, Destroya. Welcome back. Carrots. Same old vegetables in every land. Oh, but these are new. I'm gonna collect all of the special flowers. I'm quite sure that the Sumeru characters are gonna need these flowers, so every time I see one, I better get it. Oh no, I'm going off course, but I'm intrigued. There's just so much. So much to run into. I don't know why I'm actually motivated to check this place out. Maybe it's the way it was done. It just appeals to me so much. I think I saw a star around here. Okay, fine. I'll just pick up all the vegetables. Get all the vegetables. Found out I can flat spin a bomber. Do you know what a flat spin is? I do not know what a flat spin is, but it sounds difficult. Gonna get all the fruit. Power fruit. There should be a star here somewhere. Where are you? Should be nearing it. Okay. The Dendroculus should be somewhere around here based on the map, unless it's above us. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely ended up taking a detour. Wait. There's another flower I missed. Is it just me, or are the colors starting to change? It's like weirdly desaturated over there. Oh! There's our statue. It's pretty close. Good, good. Gonna climb up, up, up. And is there anything useful here? Nope. Just berries, which you can find anywhere. Still on the music, sounds like something from the Avatar. Well, the Avatar also likes to mix a lot of references. So, they do have a similar vibe. Wait, actually, if I worship the statue, I will... Yep, I don't have much at all. Okay. I need to find 20. Well, that's gonna take a while. Oh, but there should be one here somewhere, maybe. Just gonna jump and take my chances. Should be here somewhere. That looks like it. Yep, that's it. Got it. Where was I going? Oh yes. What is that blue thing? Looks like a submission. Okay, I want to go over there. Whoa! I just realized this is basically a giant ruin guard? It's huge! What else have I got? Am I gonna have to climb? God, I hope not. Oh dear. I do not want any trouble, good sirs. Whew. Thank god, I love this traveling. Alright. I really like the bird song. Reminds me of Thailand. Okay. Although this is a very strange structure. Oh, there it is! Yatta! Keto. Oh, no, I don't want trouble! Wait, no, I do. These are very useful materials. Okay.
Access denied.
Don't get too close.
Level 90. No wonder these boys are so thick. Okay, I've got Ganyu. Got Ganyu.
We're way behind schedule. Shine
Okay.
down.
Be still.
Got it. Let's just pick these all up. Never know when you're gonna need these for weapons and the like. Hey, hopefully there's a thing here, because I do not look forward to climbing this entire mountain side. Maybe there's a place I can teleport to up there? Nope, no dice. Pick a tree. Pick that up. At least here we just walk. Kinda. Yeah, no, I'm regretting this already. Genshin decline. So peaceful though. We're getting there. Now we climb again. Oh, that was actually quite a lot of distance we already covered. Very nice. But the plants are starting to desaturate again for some reason. I wonder if we're kind of... Ugh, come on, Mindord, you can do it. Just climb them. There we go. Oh, no, it's not desaturating. It's just the sunlight. It keeps moving. I guess there's a lot of clouds in this area. Can I please make use of the... I want to make use of the thingy. No, I have to climb old-fashioned way. Okay, then. Oh. Yeah. Oh, new boy. Never fought one of these before. Looks like a chicken. I should run.
Fire it up. I got you covered.
Woo!
There is no escape.
Thank you for the special animations, which you can also use as a dodge technique if you can't dodge, because you're not targetable during the animation. Anyway, come here, boy. That's right. More flowers, I think I dropped a piece. Oh no. Anyway, more importantly. Yep. Woo! Oh. Eh. Oh! Yes. Yes. Oh! Come on, man. Work with me! All I want is to do the neumes. Here, come here. Yes? There we go. Ah, wonderful. What are these? Oh, just flowers. Can I pick that up? Oh, it's the nice ones. I love these. Woo! What is that shiny thingamajinger? Oh. I think it's a flower. I'll see if I can pick it. Do I have enough stamina? Yep. Should have enough stamina, I guess. Or not. No. Oh, good. Perfect. Just gonna recharge my stamina here. And get this strange plant. Huh. So I cannot pick it up. But it gave me something. I don't know what it gave me though. Was that an energy particle? Well, let me get these flowers. I might as well. I'll pull out the lotus. Come on, Ganyu, you can do it. You're a mountain goat. You're a pro at this. No! Too far, too far. A lot of good that did us. Hardly accessible. Yo-hey! Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, buddy? I'm here, collecting all the plant life. Unlocking all the waypoints. There we go. I should actually change teams though, shouldn't I? This would be maybe more enlightening if I actually had a Denjo person on my team. So, okay. Let me try changing. Getting there. Getting... There we go. Yeah, this should work, right? Everybody's level 80 now. Except I don't have the right artifacts for a traveler. But it should do. I'll be fine. Nobody's gonna notice that... Oh shit, that's a lion. Wait, no, I want the flower. I want the flower. Come here. Come here! Ugh. Why? Why am I just falling? Oh, there's this thing in here too. I wonder why. Thanks for the flower. Woo! Check whispers after stream and you'll see why I love Sukhoi 257 and Sukhoi 30 SM. Okay. I will take a look afterwards. What is this?
Propagate!
Oh. No, that's not fun.
Confess!
Oh, I love it. I don't have any elementals that work for this.
Scatter!
Why does it say immune? Man, what am I doing wrong with you? I don't know why you hit so little. Anyway. I'll figure out eventually how to build Hazel. Eventually. Huh. What? Hey then!
Propagate! Bring it on!
Ooh.
Scatter! Propagate!
Oh. That was okay damage just now, I'd say. Except for this part. I do not like this part. There we go. Okay, and now I can finally get my chest rewards.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
And I've completely forgotten where it was I was supposed to be going. This happens so often. Okay. That'll do. There's actually quite a lot to uncover. I was mistaken. Am I really going the right direction? Alright, I guess we're gonna find out. What might this be? Oh, I want to get some of these flowers. Yep, yep, yep. Oh.
Scatter!
I wish I knew how this puzzle worked, but I don't really see it. Okay then. Oh. This is becoming a flower picking session. Okay, still on the right track. Ta-da! Oh. Praise the Lord, finally, it works properly. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, how dare you! I just got killed! I just killed! Oh, what the heck was that, traveler? Terrible. And yet, it's still not... Who else do I have to kill? Maybe you? Oh dear.
Look at you, Blue Down.
Oh good. Full health. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Whoop. Oh, there's another one! Man, all of this for one chest. What have I got against this guy? I've got like a... None of my elemental reactions are good for this. Okay then. First, let me just...
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let me just get rid of that one. Oh yeah.
No time to lose.
I just want to talk, bro. Oh, the painstaking. I'm not playing, son. There we go. Now. No. There we go. Lord Almighty. Okay, finally. All of this for a chest. It's getting way harder to find these guys.
See, just follow my intuition.
Anyway. Will that let me travel faster? I don't know. I've already been here. Everything looks like a plant. Oh. The sound of a dendroculus. But I got distracted because I see a rose here and I wanted... Hoot hoot. How do we get around here? Oh, it sings. What happens if I...
Propagate!
Nothing. Nothing happens. I don't know with all these puzzles. Wait for me, my son. I will come back to you. Oh, more flowers! I love it. I just need to get up over here. Long travel. By foot. So many of these. Hi, Alistair. My phone was almost no more. What happened to your phone? Did you drop it somewhere? Drop it somewhere it shouldn't have been. I don't know about you guys, but every time I'm on an escalator, I put my phone away because I just have this irrational fear that I'm gonna My fingers are gonna turn into jelly and I'm just gonna drop it from the top of the escalator. I'm on a giant tree, I see. I was stuck in recovery mode. What happened? Was it like a system? Oh no! It's so close. I need to restore my stamina. That's not helping. Let's try this. No. Let go of the tree. Let go of the tree. Okay. It's like a gecko. I always mix up my controls now between Tower of Fantasy and Genshin. Okay. Okay, let's go. I logged into everything because it reset my phone. Ah, I see. That kind of fix. It's more of a software problem then. Yatta! Waypoint, geto! I know there's more waypoints around here. I want to get this one specifically. Man, I wish I could play. If your phone was strong enough, I don't know, you could. Nicole, maybe you want to get a new phone? How do I get there, though? Am I gonna have to climb this thing? I have underestimated the location. Okay, so I'm here, and now what? How? There's no way I can scale that wall. Maybe over here. Ooh, I like the music in this area. Money boxes! Let's get in. Ah! Oh god, I thought I took fall damage. Haha, not when my credit card has taken a heavy beating. What did you spend on? And we're still going to IKEA. Was it games, Nicole? Did you buy games or did you buy like another signed / autographed picture of a VA? I feel like I'm getting even farther from my intended. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. There's a nice little secret corridor thing. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like the devs gave Sumeru a lot of love. It's beautiful. I thought I would like Inazuma best because I love the color purple. We reference. But no, Sumeru is just spectacular. The soundtrack is great. Everything looks nice. The clothes actually have variety. Anyway, okay, so we're here now. Know me so well, but no, I went to a concert last time. Plus, it's better to go to IKEA on a weekday. You're right, and I'm usually free on weekdays, so... Who are we gonna meet here? Oh, I stretch! Yeah, that was a nice stretch.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
I'm just kind of waiting for Aladdin to show up. It feels like that kind of place. Like at any moment, someone's gonna run by with a stolen loaf of bread.
Related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osva told us to try.
This is fine. If I had that on my phone, I'll never get anything done. Yeah, also your phone would die much faster.
Here, and the
the weight of Genshin Impact as a file is nothing to laugh at. It's like 30 GB.
More suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right. We should figure that out before doing anything else.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Nice carpets.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Okay, they look pretty serious. Maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Yeah, let's also see if we can steal their outfits so that we blend in more.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Rexar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Oh,
Supposedly,
Jafar
if you're
Tavern.
willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
500,000?
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious indeed. Whatever was stolen from the academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's our plan?
Let's go to Jafar Tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you
And-
lost your mind?
Well, we have that kind of Mora. We've got like, what, 19 million Mora or something? Reliable information is worth the price.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Alright, let's take a look. I have a feeling we're gonna run into Dory soon. And if her personality is good, I might just get her.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the...
Oops, I cut her off. My bad,
Oh, you've
Paimon.
arrived. Please, take a seat.
Okay.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
What is with the voice acting they chose?
talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Greater Lord Drukadevata? A traitor?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Well, I guess the time is now.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
What do you mean? I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 500,000 Mora.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can
That's
see,
what I like
members
to
of
hear.
Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the
shocking.
Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King is returning? Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to us, bro. Oh no.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you, is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
Gotta say, I
Suggesting that we
really
escalate
love the
this from a verbal
sounds.
exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Hot NPC.
If,
That ain't
on
no
the other
NPC.
hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all. Then I'm
Ah.
afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few
I love the
business deals.
OST here.
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Oh wow, I can't believe he actually did it.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him!
Okay, I found.
Should I adjust this ship?
Wait up! It's Hatham, right?
Okay, Hatham. My bad.
What do you want?
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. Alright. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Okay, perhaps we can also talk terms.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
Wow.
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
What the heck?
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
And he just casually
This
took it out.
is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the Academia. Now,
Artheval looks ripped. He does. Honestly, he looks like he's even better built than Ito.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia
Yeah, I'm gonna need
students.
to get my hands on this
Well,
guy. I better
I
start
think that about
saving
sums it up.
Paimon gems again. Oh no. Excuse me. I felt a sneeze. I don't know what's going on today, but I'm so sneezy today. Maybe it's because they cut the grass next door. Ugh. 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 I heard that the Academia lost something recently.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Fair. What do I have to do?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Is this Corla? Oh, Iron Shone.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
Okay, what is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Ah.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Wow. That's funny.
So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Oh, finally, it's relevant again. Gotta go. Got other stuff to do. Sure, go ahead, Nicole. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
And he just walked
Here are 2
off?
knowledge capsules.
Ah.
Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Rikella Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Artheval wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
We want to buy some raw harrow fruits.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
Okay, sorry. We want to buy some unripe harrow fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe harrow fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe harrow fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
You know what? I should just walk like normal. There we go. What? Unprecedented carving? The unappreciated carving. Where is that? Unappreciated carving. Aha! What? Right then. Is it up there? How do I get up there? Time to climb some trees. Gonna lurk for now. Have fun with Genshin. Yep. Thank you so much, Yohei. Just chill and relax. All good. How do I get up there? Arcane Halo says hydrate. I shall wait until you have to pay me to drink water. That's how we do things around here in this part of town.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food.
Angry face.
Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants. And everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not everyone, I'm sure.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
But it doesn't look very happy.
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
You know, Arcane, I'm pretty sure you've been around a lot, so that you can, like, you probably have enough points to avail of a Hydrate You Bloody
For the
Cryptid.
store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Ah, time to talk to children. Children.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Oh, there we go. Arcane, hello, thank you so much for redeeming the Hydrate You Bloody Cryptid.
I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like we're one of those things
I had no idea I was getting this kind of stuff. I seriously don't Twitch. Yeah, I had a feeling. You're more of a YouTube kind of heathen.
It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Yeah, it needs to be fatter.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Nara Nara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tanger back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger, too. Who is he exactly?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He
Uncle
wrote quite a
Roger.
few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something. And suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
Huh.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville?
Now that's a big favor.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
That's more like it.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
Okay. We'll do it so that Paimon can get her rewards.
Yay! Rewards!
Anyway, that sounds like... I think it should work now? Forget that. I can go back to Lost in Posterity. Stay on course, shall we? Huh? Gah!
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Oh no, it's
Please
negotiation
forgive
time.
me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let me walk away and look at the... I'm gonna read. For the sake of this quest, dash. As if I haven't been doing tons of reading already. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. Is it this one? No, it's gotta be... Is it this? Nope. There we go. What the heck is this? Where did that come from? Anyway. Let's take a look. Okay. Looking to buy unripe higher fruits, ask the foreman to take you to Dory. We're a morning flower, looking to buy canned knowledge. We're a Sumeru rose, looking to buy products legally available on the market. Mouse equals customer. Rishbalan tiger is a matra, taken by mice, sold to customers. Taken by a Rishbalan tiger, confiscated by a matra. Pack in Sumeru city style to purchase a small amount, but pack in Port Ormos style is to purchase in bulk. Complimenting a customer of skill corresponds to hara fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in the ears. And complimenting a customer of erudition corresponds to hara fruit that causes heat stroke. Okay. Do you get money for this, Sag? What do you mean? Money like for the channel points?
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I prefer something that causes heat stroke.
No, that's not it.
Why?
The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Ugh, eating something that causes heat stroke sounds
Paper is weird.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two...
He's cautious of us.
Okay, come on, Richard. I'm gonna brute force this. I'm just gonna pick all of the answers one at a time.
I need to... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to
Thanks.
you.
If better good, you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
I guess it would be Sumeru
I'm
City.
guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since this is your first time here.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to see Dory if we do that.
What?
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
Let's take a closer look at the picture.
Fine. We're gonna do this again. Oh, they were very specific about this time, huh?
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations
Thanks.
to you.
If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please.
That's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears
How was I supposed to know that we didn't want to buy in bulk? What if we bought like a few, but like
in the
a lot,
Sumeru City
you know?
or Port Ormos style?
Okay, Port Ormos.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
I'm not sure.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Really? Samsara! Samsara Hero. Did you just wake up?
He ran that way.
Neil, she just arrived. Well, I don't know. I thought she would be napping, or did she just get home? I was in my sister's grad. So kana. So many things are happening with sisters lately. Gosh. How did it go? How long was it? Do they feed you at graduation? I don't know. Just something I was wondering. Wait, what's that shiny thing? Oh, it's a disc. Looks like a matcha cake thing. No, but she had ramen. I want ramen. Oh, Ippudo! Lucky! Let me see what time it is. Ah, never mind. As checking, it's like 9 p.m. All of the other restaurants are closed, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with whatever food I have at home. Quite hungry. I don't know why I'm hungrier now than I used to be. Gosh. Golly gosh. I always want to eat food. Pew!
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
She's so small.
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Technically,
I'm not sure if that's supposed
yes.
to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't
So
call this
that's why
honest.
I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Okay, can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions.
What a
Take this one, for
strange
example,
electro
An
creature.
analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls.
Oh, I want that.
Only 3 people in all of Tevat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora. Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tevat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
And how much is that one?
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of Mora!
Which we have,
Of course,
actually.
you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
One, two, three. I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
Oh, so that's how Dory sounds. I kind of want one now.
Please and thank you.
Gosh. She's growing on me. She's growing on me.
Oh
Such a
my.
money
You are
gremlin.
blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Wow. She really likes us.
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Huh. Calm down, Paimon. Don't let her trick you into spending more.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to all.
Shut up!
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole can knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
And I think you're the one who's curious.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
I'm pretty sure they're all kind of shit.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Maybe we should just pass this time.
Huh? Why?
Let's just say, for our mental health.
Hey, we're getting a capsule worth 1 million mora here. Don't be such a party pooper. Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right?
I am
Let's go with this one.
suddenly regretting this. Should have been the one to check. Fine by me.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Is that why she's called Dory? Okay, I'll shut up now.
Enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Why does she have like 10 times the lines? Paimon is always talking now. We cannot get her to stop.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
He sounds different in EN. Sussier. Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised by his personality. I was kind of expecting someone a bit more sage-like.
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
It's not a secret or anything. We want to meet with the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a
He
way.
looked more serious. I suspected the green Zhongli.
had
Yeah,
lost something that
that's
might
what
be
I was
related
expecting too, but I'm like, huh, he's a bit of a smarty pants. He looks like the jock in a math school.
In
He
that
does.
case,
He sounds
you're on
like
the
it
right
too.
track.
Like, you missed
A
the
short
other
while
scene.
ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Oh, everybody wants to rule the world.
Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
And that's
I highly
why
doubt it
everybody
has any
wants
mystical
it.
properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Mantra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through.
Interesting.
Dory is
So
the
it's a
most
bidding
reliable
war.
source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
And everyone's just scrambling for this unknown
Dory, so you could find out where the
divine
Divine
knowledge.
Capsule is.
Interesting. I like how this is
Yes,
going.
You can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us.
I like his
The day
boots. I
after
just noticed them
tomorrow,
now. They've
go
got a
back
nice
to
little
Dory and try
gradient
to
there.
purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Artheval, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Maybe I can teleport? No. Let me walk like a normal person. Kuna Matata. Whenever I hear these kinds of drums, it's like it's either gonna be it's probably gonna be a Lion King song. Then again, he looks like Kevin and Sue. More Honkai references, no doubt. I know Kevin. Sue, you showed me before. That's the proper lookalike. I'm having dinner and watching Irregular at Magic School. How's Irregular? I feel like somebody referenced it, or rather recommended it to me, but I don't remember too well. I'm looking for junk food to eat, quote unquote, just anime that I can watch on my own. Since I usually watch anime with you guys. But like, sometimes I just need like extra silence and some anime that nobody else is interested in.
This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
I really like this specific OST.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Which we do.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Oh.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
What a useful guy. He's basically a computer.
You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
I'm also curious about that.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Okay, initiate the first combat test. By any chance, is it related to this? Oh. Oh, slimes. No, those ain't slimes. The heck are those?
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Okay. Gotta open it in my inventory. And knowledge. Woo. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment, and then in the next they disappeared into the recesses of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something. For a moment.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Fight me, you coward! Oh, there's more of them. Okay, then. Need to find ways to up Hazel's damage. I can't reach you! I can't reach you! Why? What? Oh. Okay then.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, Hatham, how's it going?
Just wait. Sheesh.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
That was very little. 0.073%. That's basically 0.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Well, that's because we're good.
This could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, This test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
Well, that's
I'm heading
good
back
to
to
hear.
Rakela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Alright. I think this is a good place to stop. We got a lot done in terms of the main story, although I truthfully have no idea how far we are in the storyline. And I haven't done my dailies yet, so I guess, yes, this is a good place to stop after all. Yes. Alright, I'll be seeing you heathens around. Next week, I'm going to hopefully try to make a schedule this time and then see if I can stick to it. I'll also be taking my cats out to the vet, so Wednesday is definitely off the table, but I am planning to stream for sure on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Weekends, though, that's still questionable. If worst comes to worst, maybe on a Friday? We shall see. Alright, heathens, that is all for today. I'll be seeing you when I see you. Bye!